Hey guys, so welcome back to Flash in the Pan Part 2. This is what the inside of the pan looks like now. And you can see there's a pretty nice magnet down there that was clean. But the goop in there just looked like a strawberry milkshake that went bad. So it was just all goopy, sludgy, pink, watery type stuff. And then I put a quick coat of paint before lunchtime. Just something, just something to tidy it up a bit. So let's head on under there. I'll show you what else I'm gonna do with this. I think I've got everything I need. I just wanted to show you the gasket. The gasket looks really pretty good, except for this one chip right there. You see that? So I think what I'm gonna do is give it a try. I would have liked to have changed this. I think it's called an uptake filter, or anyway, it's a filter. If you can see in there, you can see the ribs. Hang on a second. Almost got a bloop of fluid on my phone. But yeah, it's a messy little job. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put a little dab of silicone on that chip. And go with that. So I'm going to set you back over here where you were before. So hopefully you can get a good view of what's up. Let's see other comments. Yeah, I did crack off the dipstick assembly. And I put a little bit of paint on that too. But I think it would be good anyway because it really needed to be rerouted, I think. I'll explain why in a minute. Let me do this other part first. Okay, so I get my surgical stuff going on. First, I'll get that transmission fluid out of my skin before I put the glove on. Because you don't want to trap that crap between your glove and your skin. Because then it's only got one way to go. And that's the wrong way. Alright, so clean that off real good. And I'll grab a set of gloves here. So I dropped the pan, cleaned up the pan, and put a little bit of paint on it. It's quick dry paint, so before lunch. And then during the midday UVs, it dried, you know. Okay, so I'll put a little bit of that on that spot right there. Because the other part of it that fits into that chip is stuck on the pan. So it'll just come back together like it was, kind of thing. Ah, got a little bit of pressure on there and it's starting to goop out. That really wasn't a good idea. I'm just wondering how I'm gonna do this without well, it's just gonna be nasty, and that's all there is to it, huh? Maybe I can try to dry some of this up, and then hopefully the pan will just pop right up in there real easy like, and not like before. This stuff will just drip forever, you know. It's not like you'll ever. And I really need to get this pan back on this afternoon, just in case we get some big gusts tonight. You know, come here, Mr. Pan. I'll just get you up there. It would be kind of nice to get that one with the silicone going on first. By George, I think I got it. First time left-handed. All right, that's a great start. Oh yeah, going good, guys. Beautiful. Now if we can get 2 more bolts started like that, real nice, real quick, we got it going on. At least it ain't gonna drip on my head no more, huh? Well, kind of jammed up, but I think I'll try the next one over. Yeah, that one's going good. See, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and that sun is still pretty stingy. You can see my back's facing towards the sun here. Oh, that's nice. Well, starting very good though, but what I want to do is cut. Yeah, I think I had it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Well, that one's kind of funny, but I won't argue with it. We'll just keep rolling with it. And if we can get one started fairly easy on all sides. Very good. Yeah, like I keep saying, this is a pretty much a no budget operation. And so if I come up there by you guys, try to get one up there in the front. I can do that. But the thing is, I can't reach my hand up in there. See? So I have to load it in the socket and kind of feel it up in there. So it's kind of, All right, I'm gonna need my U-joint socket to get that in there. Okay, so what we'll do is we will, since we're good on three sides, we'll snug down this one with the silicone. Just like that. It's not hard at all. And then we'll do the old diagonal thing. Damn, that sun's bright. I think we'll go all the way back to this one. All right, real good. That one feels nice. This is the one with the silicone. And then we'll go to the back here. Yeah, I got a good feeling about it, guys. I think that gas is going to be fine. We'll go to here. Did this one already. So what I'm gonna do is just, oh, that one's the tight one. I'm gonna back that one back out. Check on it. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is put it up here in this front corner. And she's going in nicely. Okay. Got that one. We got her going on square now. So there's 3 bolts across the top, but I'll have to run and set up my my other ratchet as such. I think what we'll do is we'll get the rest of these bolts started for the video. That one's beautiful. So we'll get these bolts started, and then we'll fit the dipstick back on. Now that one's going funny. Going good now. Alright, we won't argue with that. See, about 3 or 4 of them came out a little bit tight. You see that where the shiny spot is? Most of them came out real nice, but there's just 3 or 4 that came out like that. I think they'll be fine. A big gust of wind came up just now. Some sand blew across the tarp. So I think it was good. It was good that we got the thing back up in there. I think one of these shiny ones came from right here, so I'm gonna put it back right there. See how it does. No, it's pretty tight. No, that's tight. Try the other side. Yeah, I think it's got a little bit. It looks all right. It might just need a wire brush. Seems somewhat okay in that spot. No, that's tight. That's so-so. I think I want to keep 3 good ones for that front section. So that one, and then that one. And then the rest we want to just put, yeah, that one went nice. The rest we want to just put down the sides. That's kind of tight. No, that's kind of tight. I'd probably do better if I waited till the sun dropped just a little bit more, and then I could just eyeball it better, you know? Okay, so that's what I will do. So let's show you guys the dipstick situation. No, I didn't play around with the paint. Like I said before, not a work of art. So I just gave it all a quick clean. And then a quick coat. Just to give it something, you know. But I think, well, part of what was happening, how the water got in there, is the dipstick was lined up with the backside of the cab. So I think, and the dipstick was slightly, it was actually turned the other way. So it was slightly off. So I think the combination of the water coming straight down the back of the cab, the rainwater, and then that slightly being ajar, I think that's what made it fill up. So I think I'm going to position this in a slightly different angle and get it away from that cab situation. So I think if I go straight up with it, yeah, that's looking way better. That's definitely what happened. And there's nothing magical about this connection. It's just a big flange, and then the nut tightens against the flange and cinches it all in. But I did need I'm not sure if it was an inch and an eighth or if it was an inch. Let's see, an inch and a 16th would be 17/16, right? I'm not sure which one it was. But I think I'm going to try that. I'll get that turned in. See how it sits. Yeah, it's much better. And I could even just put a big zip tie around that and that metal transmission line there. Alright, so I'll just snug that with an adjustable real quick. Just like that for now. And that's basically it, guys. I mean, you could, looks like I should tighten that one real quick. See a slight gap right there, up there on that corner. Yeah, nice. Okay, guys, that's basically the idea with this situation. So what I'll do is, when I touch up something else with the aluminum paint, I'll come along and I'll finish all these little pieces off right here. And maybe even paint the heads of the bolts too. You know, just to make it look, I mean, hardly anybody will look under here except me. And real good. Okay, guys, it was a good day. I won't bore you with these little, getting all these extra bolts in and all that kind of stuff, and tightening up. Let me give you a quick view of where that dipstick is going now. I can't even see where I'm looking. Yeah, so before it was up over here. Like, you see where it's going now? It's in front of these two transmission lines. Before it was behind this one. So it was lined up perfectly with the back of the cab. So it basically had a waterfall coming down on it for 8 winters. Great, huh? Okay, guys, be safe, and I will see you then.